Oh, pizza with cum.
Yeah.
Can I get cum with that?
Yuck.
Could I have extra nuts?
Hmm.
Hmm. I think we have to move on. Okay, we can do the bit we were planning.
We can do the bit that we were planning. It's not the point. We can't do it yet.
What, because we don't have enough people?
No, because we can't just say things and make them happen. Also, by the way, guys, hey, check it out. I learned the bass line from Final Fantasy II.
Hey, why is it called Final Fantasy, but there's so many of them?
Got it in one, baby. A large currency, zero whammies.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the bass away now.
You should probably.
I will just
Yeah, I think you probably shouldn't be in a playing position the entire time.
probably not.
Why not? I think it's
But also-
awesome if you sit in a weird position.
You would know,
Okay.
wouldn't you?
Here we go.
Yeah.
Feet up on the thing. Absolutely not. Okay.
No, hold on, I can.
But-
Yeah.
That's pretty perfect. I gotta say, that's pretty perfect.
This is how we're doing this, and if I fall, that's just how we're just gonna have to deal with that.
Okay, you're gonna do the whole podcast like this, I assume.
Yeah. I have no trouble at all staying in this position actually, and it's not affecting my audio output in any way.
You don't even sound like you're straining that hard.
Absolutely.
Just like a little bit. Actually, you do sound like you're straining that hard. You should probably just go
I think that's
limp
normal.
and just like let it happen.
This is fine.
No, you should let gravity take its effects just to see what
Yeah,
happens.
okay.
You have turkeys?
Yeah, I just like have to
Oh, you didn't
specifically ask my
notice.
sister to lock up the
Goblin's
turkey.
family is so birds.
Yeah, right now we have about 9 baby turkeys.
Absolutely fascinating.
It's so birds out there.
It's so birds out there.
It is, and
I'm always saying this.
but we have a male and a female turkey because that's how we got the babies. But the male one specifically does not like most of us.
Yucky.
And he will
Fox
attack
do
us.
that. Hmm.
Well, it's a tom. He's a turkey.
Yucky.
Oh, it's a tom when it's a turkey. It's not a cock when it's a turkey.
Yeah, we have had bad cocks.
You know,
At
I've
least
always-
we
I
have
don't-
eaten one because he was just so mean.
wow. I think that's a good rule for life. If you're a bitch, you get eaten.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Especially if
Jeff
you're a
Bezos.
chicken.
Hey, this is what people are always saying about the wealthy, isn't it?
If you're a chicken, you're already on thin fucking ice. Okay.
No, I love chickens. Actually, they're good animals. Well, still, it wasn't originally like aliens.
Sorry, reading this Wikipedia article is wild because the contents is 1. Plot 2. Cast 3. Foxy Gloxy and Mein Kampf.
What?
What?
Okay,
I'm sending you this article
No.
right. I'm sending the article right now. I'm sending
I
this.
have the article open right
Oh,
now
you-
because I'm looking for
oh,
this
you do.
part. According to Disney historian David Gerstein in a comment on Andreas Deja's blog, the studio had the title of the book that Foxy Loxy reads changed from Hitler's Mein Kampf to the generic psychology in a post-war reissue. Hello? Why did he think this was good to do in the first place? Hey,
Yes,
Did any-
there was a fox in our yard once, so we had to chase it away.
hey, did anyone else
Awesome.
prepare links, or should I lead with that?
I think you should lead with that because I definitely did.
I don't have
Okay,
anything.
okay, I brought 2, so that's good. One of them is much less substantial than the other, so that's the one we're starting with.
Are
So,
there gonna be any Catboy surprises this time?
no, I'm sad to say. So,
Oh, that sucks.
now here's the thing about this first one I'm bringing. This is a fanfic. I'm not reading it live on stream because I did scout ahead, and the contents, they do not have a high enough
Fanfiction.net/Elder Scrolls series and Big Bang Theory crossovers.
Now here's the thing about this one. I did read
I don't like where we're going.
I did read ahead with it. There is not a high enough rate of actual jokes in the content of the story for it to be worth unpacking on stream. It's not going to be entertaining to read it on stream, I don't think. But
It's just like the concept of it existing.
I just wanted to show you that this is a thing that exists and that somebody wrote in 2011. The Daedric experimentation.
In 2011.
This is a 2011 fanfic written by. Hi Shan. Can't wait for Sheldon to. Could you, Shan? Please, Shan, please elaborate on what this means. Shan, explain what this means.
Is that like
Shan is not here.
in Twitch chat?
Oh.
You don't have the
Love
Twitch
Al.
chat open. I'm pointing and
I
laughing.
don't even have the Twitch chat open.
I don't know,
Who
Shan.
am I?
Please explain for us.
But Skyrim came out in November 2011, so that gave them like like a month and a half to write fanfiction.
This explanation really tells me
So, like,
nothing at all, Shan.
Do you think like the Skyrim came out and they're immediately like, oh, I know what I have to do?
No, because this was the only fanfic I could find that was an Elder Scrolls Big Bang Theory crossover.
But you said it came out in 2011,
Oh, true.
and that's when Skyrim came out,
Okay,
like
that's true.
late, like November 2011.
Hey, when Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, we have to write a fanfic that is Big Bang Theory Skyrim crossover.
Well, absolutely not. I refuse to learn anything about Big Bang Theory. I know the
Yeah.
guys say Bazinga, and that's all I care to
In my
know.
past-
Yeah, that's the Bazinga show.
Have watched.
It's
It's
actually
the
the
Bazinga
only.
show, yeah.
All I know about it is that there isn't actually any other dialogue. It's just canned laughter and Bazinga.
Due to members of my
And
family.
you just have to infer the plot of each episode.
Oh yes, it's actually art. Like all of the dialogue is just conferred in Bazingas delivered in various tones.
Yeah. Because, like, Bazinga
Ronzo.
means something a lot different. Bazinga. You know? Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Artful Bazinga
Bazinga.
moments.
Top 10 Bazingas of all
Can
time.
we dive in just a little bit? I would like to dive in just a little bit.
No,
I
this
would
is
like to.
no,
I
this
would
is
like
written
to.
in 2011 and contains slurs.
Oh, well, that's legitimately disappointing.
It really is. I was expecting this would be funny. Anyway, so here's the second thing that I have prepared. So a while back, I got because I know there are places where people eat piranhas. So I was curious what they taste like. In trying to look up what piranhas taste like, I ended up finding an article on what piranhas eat, and this is the most insane article to try and answer the question I've ever seen in my life, and I bet this was like they had an AI write more than 3/4 of this. Piranhas eat alive things. Yes, piranhas do eat some mammals alive, but their diet consists of fish, insects, and other small sea animals. They say they correctly reported that piranhas are freshwater animals that live in lakes and reservoirs around rivers. Other sea
But
animals.
also-
I see animals, I eat them.
But also, this. It eats some mammals alive, but it also eats fish, which are dead, and insects, which are dead, and small sea animals, which are dead, which is also impressive because they have to swim pretty far to get those. But, like,
Every day, piranhas
so
go on
are
such
insects
a long
not
journey.
alive now?
Number 2,
Yeah, I feel
do
like they-
piranhas eat alligators? Alligators have strong skin and they are large, so no, piranhas can't eat alligators. Oh my god,
That's what I'm
I
always
didn't.
saying about alligators.
Hey, I never noticed this. Alligators opens up a link to what do alligators eat.
Yes.
I'm opening that in a new tab. Number 3, do piranhas eat anacondas? Piranhas hunt in groups and prey on small mammals and can also eat snakes.
They hunt in groups? I feel like this is inaccurate.
No, it's just, do piranhas
then why do cartoons always show them in a
I
swarm?
just like to point out these 2 entries are they're one space, they're like one bullet point apart. The first one is saying alligators are too large so they can't eat them. The second one is immediately saying yes, they can eat anacondas. Piranhas are carnivorous, and their diet consists of plants and small mammals, but they don't eat algae.
So, like, what kind of meat plant they got?
Do piranhas eat crocodiles? Alligators have strong skin and they are large, so no, piranhas can't eat crocodiles. This is clearly
I didn't
this
see
is
that
copied and
part.
pasted from the second entry here, by the way.
Are you gonna go to the alligators? You are good, because there was a question I have about alligators.
Okay. Do piranhas eat catfish? Yes, although catfish are large, they can still be attached by piranhas because they can still be attached by piranhas because piranhas hunt in groups.
Attached to what?
Piranhas.
To piranhas emotionally. They get like
Oh, okay.
they start to form a pack bond where they're like
You know what anglerfish do? I think the piranhas do that.
they get like
catfish.
socially invested.
Okay. I thought it was more of like a staple gun situation where they take the catfish and just like staple it to something.
Piranhas are a bit like
we could
staplers.
do that.
Do piranhas eat
That's what I'd assume.
Do piranhas eat capybara? Piranhas have large teeth and powerful bites, and they eat larger animals like capybara and birds. Now, I will point out that 2 entries before, they reiterated that alligators are large, so piranhas can't eat crocodiles. 2 entries down, piranhas have large teeth, so they can eat larger animals like capybara.
Okay, I just
I
learned
think
the
the
other day.
crocodile is
by the
larger than a
way.
capybara, isn't it?
I just learned the other day that capybaras are like big fucking boys. They're like golden retriever sized.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't they the size of like a medium dog?
They're also
Yeah,
famously
I didn't
very
know that.
sweet.
I thought they were like
They're,
small dogs.
they're also famously
sized,
very
little guy.
sedentary and let other animals just hang out on them all the time. So at like rescue shelters and such, sometimes they'll let like other animals hang out around the capybara and they'll just roost on it and it'll be fine.
Ideal.
I think
That's
small
kind of
animals.
who I am as a person.
Yeah, you have Bonk on top of you all the time,
Yes.
and also are on top of Bonk all the time.
Just so everyone knows, if anyone would like to meet Bonk. Here he is. He's my boy.
Him.
He's my favorite. Him.
He's here.
Mhm.
I'm touching him. You
I
can't
don't
see, but
think
I'm
you are.
touching him with my finger.
I'm touching him
think
with
you
my
are.
mind. I'm using my psychic powers to hug Bonk.
Okay, well, he's mine, and you can't have him.
Okay, but I
Not
can still
until,
like touch him on my screen because I think it's funny.
Not until I make my
Okay,
way
that's
into
fair.
not until I make my way into your house and home, and
Not
fucking grab you both.
until you infiltrate.
Until I sneak in there.
Oh my God.
Until I break in through your window and grab you both. Do piranhas eat cockroaches? Now this is one that I have an investment in because I
You had better watch the hell out.
I was wondering whether I would be in danger here, and yes, piranhas are carnivorous, and their diet consists of insects, including cockroaches, small mammals, and plants.
I think cockroaches can be small mammals.
A
If they
case
try hard
could
enough.
be argued that small mammals are insect-like. I don't think. No, I think there are some plants that are insect-like. I don't think plants are insects.
Okay, actually, we need to pause this fucking article because I have something to talk about actually
Yeah.
on this topic. I think that the term bug shouldn't be limited to just insects, and in fact,
It isn't.
and spiders and things. I think
Okay.
we should expand the term bug to be anything that's small, and is bug-like. And I think that hummingbirds are indeed bugs.
I knew you were
in
going
my
to say
brain.
hummingbirds because we had this discussion before.
I know, but we need to finish this discussion.
I
think
wasn't
that-
saying that to say you shouldn't say this. I was going to say, as an entomology enthusiast, I initially disagreed with your stance, but you did manage to convince me that hummingbirds should be classified as bugs.
Yeah, it's not like they're just bugs. They fly around, they flap around in the same kind of way bugs do, and sometimes you have to fucking swat them away. Like,
Do
fucking-
you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hey, what kind of hummingbird experiences are you having?
Esther
Have
has
you ever sat next to a hummingbird feeder?
Esther has
These
hummingbird.
things are vicious.
Esther has hummingbird
They poke you-
experiences. You do not has hummingbird stories you have not imagined.
Oh my god! Oh, that's a good one. I should tell this
I
story.
know- I
While
know the
thinking about
one.
it. I know you know the one. So, I used to work at a Boy Scout camp, and and I worked as a ranger, and our job was to like lead people around the backcountry and all that, and it was kind of wild. So we had to do all sorts of fucking first aid shit, and one of the
Oh, I
things
should warn
one of the
everybody.
things we have to talk about.
Hold on, I should warn everybody. Eye injury warning. Do not
Yikes.
skip ahead
no.
like a minute or so if you don't want to listen.
Anyways, there's this story that seems to be more or less true, and allegedly there's a picture of it, but I chose not to seek this out. But of
Wisely.
a ranger who was giving I believe it was like the first aid talk to the kids, and in the middle of that first aid talk, a hummingbird out of fucking nowhere just right in the eye, gets stuck in there, and breaks its own neck. So he had a dead hummingbird like attached to his face, and he was like in the backcountry already. So there was like a whole deal about like getting to him. And basically, I used this story to tell the kids about how to deal with eye injuries, because the way you deal with eye injuries is if you have something like for instance a hummingbird beak stuck in your eye, like
You leave it there.
yeah, of course. But
and,
also
like,
you have to like stabilize it to make sure that you can't move
Oh
your
my
eye.
God.
And then also on your other eye, you have to put an eye patch over that with a pinhole through it.
So you're not like
I
moving
suggest
around.
Yeah, so you're always staring at the pinhole so you don't move it around. So
Like-
imagine walking around with a dead hummingbird taped to your face.
Ugh.
Fashionable.
I think it's fashionable.
That's one way to put it.
Hi, Vox.
I think it's good fashion.
Hey, Vox,
people-
how much?
Okay,
How
can you
much?
go tape a dead hummingbird to your face, please?
Hey, Vox, how much of the hummingbird story did you hear? Because if you didn't hear it, it'll be on the vault.
You'll get to it, but I have a question about number 17.
Yeah.
Oh,
You did
Yeah?
It's exactly the same entry as the one up
that's
here.
a really
yes.
good question.
No, it's exactly the same,
Except
except
they
they
didn't
put
say
they
alligators.
put crocodiles instead of alligators this
Yes.
time.
They've okay.
Awesome.
So they can. They're carnivorous, so they can in fact eat cucumber.
Yep, that's what
because
this article
they're
says.
carnivorous.
No, it did all. Piranhas are carnivorous, so yes, they can eat cucumber. Do piranhas eat ducks? Yes, they eat ducks, but they usually hunt injured animals because injured animals can't defend themselves properly, and if they find an injured duck, they'll devour it in seconds. I like that this is the clause here. Yes, they eat ducks, but they usually hunt the injured animals because and just like yes, ducks, famously the most durable animal on Earth. Never once has any duck been injured. Piranhas are carnivores and can eat plants, seeds, and fruits.
Why would they lie to you
They
like
can
that?
eat mice because they are carnivores and can eat both plants and animals. Do piranhas
No.
eat mouse? Immediately following the question, do piranhas eat mice? Yes, they can eat the mouse.
Just one.
They can't. Just one mouse. Oh,
The only mouse.
I think the mouse refers to the Disney one.
Do piranhas eat minnows?
Mm.
Yes, they eat minnows, guppies, and other small sea mammals.
Sea mammals, I eat them.
Guppies and
But
minnows.
they can't eat. They can't eat metal though.
Guppies and minnows, famous sea mammals. Do piranhas eat plants? Yes, they
Snails
do
have
eat
teeth?
plants because they are carnivores. Do piranhas eat pellets? Yes, they can eat pellets, fruit, fish, and vegetables, and pellets can keep piranhas healthy. I don't think
What?
that's true. I don't think you can give. I don't think you're supposed to feed aquarium piranhas pellets. I don't think that's true that it can keep them healthy.
Maybe they make meat pellets.
They definitely have pellets that have meat in them. But I don't think it's true that you can keep a piranha healthy on pellets.
You could make meat pellets quite easily. All you have to do is just mash an animal, and then you have meat pellets.
That's what
Yeah, you have to
That's
dry
what
it out.
nuggets are. Do piranhas eat sharks? Yes, they can kill and eat sharks. Their jaw and bite can cut through shark skin, and in few minutes they can devour a shark from inside out.
From the inside, what?
This is not true. I don't
How
think
are
it's
they
true
getting
that
inside?
it's not true that piranhas devour things in minutes. The whole factoid about them skeletonizing cows is a lie. Also, is there animal in your background?
This is Albrecht.
Oh,
He's fading in and out of existence.
Reality.
Yeah, I
Not
have
interesting.
blur on.
he's an ethereal being.
Vibes.
Do piranhas eat seaweed? Although there is no study that can support the ideas of piranhas eating seaweed, they actually can eat it because they are carnivores and can survive on both plants and animals. Piranhas are carnivorous and can eat vegetables, fruits, and animals. Do piranhas eat wood? No, they can't eat wood. Do piranhas eat whales? No, in reality they can't. But if you compare the size of a whale with piranha, it will take around 30,000 piranhas to eat a whale.
I think they could. I think they
30,000
could.
piranhas.
It's that they
think that's-
can't. It's that they don't like ever get the opportunity to.
I think that we should use 30,000 piranhas as
As
like
the
a
title,
metric
I was
of
thinking
how
the same.
fast you can.
Oh, as
You
a
can
speed
eat
metric. No, I
something?
agree.
As a speed metric, like every animal can be judged by how long it would take
for
30,000 piranhas to
this
eat it.
this isn't a gauge for speed. This is a gauge for the amount of biomass contained within an animal.
Yeah.
Getting in
And-
a hot dog eating contest against 30,000 piranhas.
I think they might win. Is the thing.
I think they will win.
Probably.
I think
I could
to make
maybe
it
eat
fair,
2 hot
I think to
dogs.
make it fair, you would need 30,000.
Yeah.
To make it fair, you would need 30,000 people because piranhas can be very coordinated, and I think you would need 30,000 humans to make it a fair game. Conclusion.
What if?
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, hold up. Wasn't the point of this? What? Didn't you find this because you were looking for
What piranhas
what piranhas
taste like?
tasted like?
Yeah.
I found
Okay,
this
but what
along
if
the
there's
way.
a piranha eating competition where there's just a bunch of piranhas in a river and all the contestants line up on the riverbank, right? A gun goes off and then you have to eat as many piranhas as you can.
You have to eat all the piranhas
You
before the
dive
piranhas
in.
eat all of you.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's more of an endurance event than like a
See, it's an
like,
endurance
number
event.
It's like last one standing.
It's an endurance event because not only are the piranhas probably going to be protesting and like biting at you the whole time. If it's a speed-based
Just a little
competition and
bit.
you're fishing them out of the river, you are going to be eating them both raw and live, and they are going to not like that and bite at you.
Well, that's just a strategy. You could roast them.
Oh,
But,
okay.
I
No,
mean,
okay. I think
You
I
have
would
to.
do that.
You have to.
Right.
You'd
okay.
have to.
so,
But you'd have to run into the jungle to get all the wood for that.
Right.
Etc.
But I think I would do that
I've
because
eaten
it's an
rockfish.
endurance.
Rockfish isn't bad.
It is an endurance-based thing, right? Okay, so the new criteria is endurance, not speed. That's what the eating competition is. So you are allowed to construct infrastructure such as fire, etc., that will allow you to survive eating the piranhas.
Who even cares about disease? Just eat those things raw.
Now here's the
Swallow
problem.
them
Now here's
whole.
the problem that I've considered
I
about
don't
this.
think they have any disease. They seem like clean little guys.
I've considered this further, and this does come with a problem of I think this will probably cause significant damage to the Amazon's ecosystem. So I think instead, I think instead it should be the piranhas are doing a eating competition.
Okay, I have a better idea. It's a similar endurance eating competition, but instead of piranhas and standing on a riverbank in the jungle, you start at the center of a dead mall and you have to eat rats.
Okay, I'm into this.
And it's like who can eat the rats in 24 hours.
Who can eat the
PvP
most rats in
enabled.
24 hours and also bonus objective survive? Because like
What do you think
Bonus
rats
objective
taste like?
survive.
if you die
What
or
do
get
rats taste like?
hospitalized, your score still counts.
I bet rats taste like small.
Yeah.
Conclusion: piranhas are some of the best. God, these two sentences side by side. Piranhas are some of the best carnivores. Some species of piranha feed on plants and vegetables.
This says someone says it tastes like rabbit.
That makes
Is
sense.
it healthy to eat rat meat?
I'm not reading the
It's not
entire.
the worst thing you could put into your body.
I'm not reading the entire "What do alligators eat" article today. I may in future, but what was the query you had, Goblin?
What do you have, alligators? Do alligators eat crocodiles?
That is a good question.
They
alligators eat
could, but they don't
crocodiles?
want to.
Alligators and crocodiles could definitely eat each other if they want to. However, it's not something
Is
that
there-
either animal does.
Is there any place where alligators and crocodiles like naturally interact?
Getting
Like, do they
piranha aquarium
exist?
for my evil lair instead of trash can. Here's the thing. It is actually like piranha aquariums are not just an evil lair thing. It is actually fully possible for a normal person normal age person for a normal aquarist with sufficient resources to keep piranhas. It is a thing that can be done. However, they are quite needy, like as most fish are. It's not cannibalism. It's not cannibalism. Like, they are different species.
Also, like, what would you do if you had to feed them like paper? Do piranhas eat paper?
I don't think
You read that off on
piranhas.
List and
According to
tell
that
us.
article, piranhas don't eat wood, so I don't think they would eat paper.
Okay, I have a new solution for evil layers that need an animal to devour humans at quick speed. And then also, if you're going to use it as a trash can, I've got the perfect solution for
Pigs.
you. No,
Pigs.
worms on speed.
Oh, so true. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Right?
Correct.
Because, like, it'd be a little bit slower, but it'd be absolutely just as horrible. Imagine sinking into a vat of worms that are eating
If anything,
you.
the fact that it's slower makes it more
Are there
horrible.
any?
It's now
There's a TMA episode about this.
the efficiency for your villain lead is going to be a bit of a problem, but on the bright side, that means you get compost out of it.
You get compost out of it, and what evil villain can't use a little bit of fresh compost for their garden?
Yeah, I mean, how
Are there
how
any studies on what happens when you give a worm drugs?
how else are you gonna cultivate? I'm gonna look that up in a second. How else are you gonna cultivate all your poisonous plants?
So true. Yeah,
Giving
evil villain
Worms,
who
drugs.
makes compost so he can very carefully tend to his very needy poisonous plants that he's definitely not emotionally attached to.
this is so sad. All of the results for giving worms drugs are results for drugs to treat worm
Look
infections.
what Shan just sent us.
Pain and suffering await you.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
Hello.
You're
I
so
love how
true.
this video is loaded so fast.
Hey, I don't know who just followed, but you are correct, and thank you for the follow. Oh wait, no, you didn't. Did you follow? Is it because I heard the follow? Oh, you did follow. Sorry, chat didn't update with that for a
Unknown.
second.
What Unknown Gamer 2007? Thank you.
You get known.
You're right. Now, hey,
Get
hold on.
known.
When you say both, out of the three of us, to who are
Yeah,
you referring?
I was wondering about that.
When you say both, out
You
of
know
the
what?
three of us,
I'm putting myself out of the running. Sorry, guys.
I dispute this. You cannot put yourself out of the running, or I'm dropping out as well.
Okay. Well, dang it.
Recently, scientists gave these tiny creatures a variety of psychoactive drugs to observe their effects on web building.
I just the nonchalance of which she says, recently, scientists gave these creatures a variety of psychoactive drugs.
So they just fucking they get in there with like a fucking whatever,
Q-tip of
and then they
drugs.
just go, here you go, here's fucking LSD, you little fuck.
Here's
Enjoy.
Here's a Q-tip of cocaine. Enjoy this, you freak.
You're about to have the wildest experience any spider has ever had.
You are about to build such a web because of what I've done to you.
You are about to
When
believe
given a minute
in a god
dose
that
of
you've never
LSD,
even seen
The
before.
spider's web took on an unfamiliar, minimalist structure.
The Yankees monkey.
Given THC, the
The
active
caffeine is
ingredient in
this is the
marijuana,
effect.
The spider didn't build a web. It built a hammock, where it lay all day and watched the caffeine spider go. Found
So-
a mate and raised over 100 young. But the mate got a restraining order.
They gave him a little
Then
tiny.
he would make such a
tiny
shitty
little-
web.
They gave him a tiny little restraining order. Oh,
Aw.
isn't that so cute? He got served.
Adorable. I wonder what
Aw.
his tiny little court case was like.
I go to
Love to
spider
see that.
court.
But it's only family court, so it's not real court.
That's true.
That's where Judge Judy lived. That came from.
Bailiff,
Spider effect.
wet
Spider
his
court?
pee-pee. Bailiff, whack his pedipalps.
The crack cocaine spider figured building webs was for suckers, waited till the caffeine spider was exhausted, then came up behind it and popped a cap in its ass. Nice web, Mr. Crack Spider.
Damn.
This is so much
When
Breaking
winter
Bad to
came,
me.
the marijuana spider had no place to live. It ended up in the crack web as the crack spider's bitch. For more information on the crack spider's bitch, contact the Canadian Wildlife Service in Ottawa.
What?
this is this is a really good joke video, but this is a real study that was done, not with this variety of psychoactive drugs, but they did give a bunch of drugs to spiders, and it did affect the way they built their webs.
How come the spiders get free drugs and I don't?
Have you tried being a spider?
You're not a spider. Become a spider.
Become a spider with me. Join me in doing this.
I think
when you're a spider, you're really small, so you get to take less drugs for the same effect.
That's true.
I experienced this effect in real life, actually, so I basically am a spider. This is a known fact that I have the lowest tolerance of any stoner in the entire world. To a comedic degree, apparently.
Oh yeah, I was
new stream idea. I get fucking blasted and die. I feel like I'm about to experience something new.
This isn't what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is.
You must make sure that you do not appear here again. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee.
I told you all about how I accidentally went to the eye doctor's high, right?
It sounds like they slammed his penis in a car door. Damn it.
Now, I've never been to a courtroom. Is there room for a car in there?
Meth stream when? When are we doing the meth?
When are we doing the
stream,
Breaking Bad stream? The best part of Breaking Bad was when Walt said his bad breaking time and totally broke bad over those other guys.
Mm-hmm. He totally just shit all over them. I think that's what happens in the show. I've never watched it.
It's a show in which is detailing a man's rapid descent into into the harsh road of hard drugs and the trade surrounding them, and he does shit and fart all over the place throughout the entire runtime.
Okay, this makes sense.
Now, I've never seen Breaking Bad. Everything I've learned is from cultural osmosis. Is it true there's an episode where he just tries to kill a fly the whole time?
Yes, it's one of the best ones of the entire show. Damn it! I broke kayfabe.
So should I just watch that episode and nothing else, and then I'll know what Breaking Bad is all about?
No, you have to go in your pilgrimage.
You need the context.
I need the context for why Walter White wants to kill a fly so bad.
You screwed up your joke. Now you have to go on a pilgrimage to atone.
On my screen, you pointed to Goblin. So
okay, bye. I have to atone.
You have to atone. Our choice of atonement.
Not knowing about Breaking Bad
is
not a joke. I don't know anything about Breaking Bad.
You do have to go fight a turkey. I've decided this is your atonement. Fight the turkey that hates you.
I don't
prove
want
your dominance. You gotta give this.
You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it physically, but you do have to fight him.
Yeah. I say you do it physically.
I'll just when I go back upstairs later, I will just stare at him through the window.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where he's hanging out right now.
You should do that. You should challenge him to a staring contest.
Is he haunting you? Is that what's happening?
No, he just he either stands outside the sliding glass door in the patio, or oh my gosh, one of my cats is licking the other one. That's so awesome. Or he stands on the porch, looking in the window.
I'll do that to you.
So you are being
haunted by a turkey. The fun thing about him standing outside the porch is he specifically wants to get to my mom's feet. He likes feet.
What a fucking freak.
Yeah.
God.
If you're out there with your toes out, wearing sandals or something, he'll stomp on your feet.
Okay, actually, we need to stop talking about this because I have a very specific. This is why This is specifically why I don't like animals near me. Because
Birds
they
are
go after my toes.
There's gonna be a Halloween stream, ghost hunting at goblins. I feel like we're going to get so many false flags because of the animals.
I have to I'm sitting here.
I'm pretty sure I did find
fear.
remains on our property once, and there was a mill that burned down, so there's a good chance that it's haunted.
I understand you asked that because I also have similar just instinctual. There are parts of my body nothing can ever touch.
If anyone... Okay, fun fact. When I was a freshman... This is a call-out post to people who I don't talk to anymore. But when I was a freshman, I had 2 roommates. And there is one day where one of them kicked us both out because they're having their partner over. And he said we could come back at some point. And we were like, okay, we're going back. We come in, and both of... they are interlocking their toes. like this. That's what we walk in on, which is the worst thing I've ever walked in on.
Hey, why?
I've definitely seen like people's entire dick and balls because I didn't knock accidentally, but that was much worse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like that's worse somehow, because
Awful,
I mean, people
terrible,
get
and
naked.
bad.
That's normal. But why would you do that?
I think it's because they are freaks.
I guess it's their business, but they should have.
It's their business, but they should
I don't know what they should have done. They should.
I think they should have just given you a
Look.
ballpark of a time. Like, that's the problem. They
I
really should have done
Personally, I think that the government should stay out of our goddamn bedrooms and all that, because I'm a liberal cuck or whatever. But also, I do think that acts such as that should be punishable by death.
Or like they should do it in somewhere where they know people aren't gonna
No.
go.
Death.
It's if you get
Okay.
caught. If you get caught doing it, you are instantly executed.
Well, it's not executed. Actually, that's a bit too harsh. I don't actually believe in that. I think what we should do is
Life
they
sentence?
have to go serve Elon Musk for 2 weeks.
No,
Ew.
hey,
Not even in a weird way, but just in like, they just have to be around him.
hey, Esther. Here's the problem. No, that would give Musk more labor, and no law should ever be set up in such a way as to allow this.
Oh, so true. I think actually, if you're in defeat like that, we're just gonna cut off your toes. That's what we need to do. That's the only solution to this, this quandary of. God gave you these toes, and that's not what they're for.
The moment you
Oh,
said
no.
that, the stream froze. The moment who said
Awesome.
what?
The only thing toes are really for, as far as I can tell, is like freezing off when you get frostbite.
Yeah, like how the appendix.
I think they're for grabbing small objects off the floor.
Like how the appendix is an organ that
No, absolutely not. That's not what they're for. You have hands.
like how the appendix is an organ that
Yeah.
that exists to potentially have problems that need to be removed.
Yeah. Kind of like.
Because sometimes I don't want to bend over, and I just pick something up with my feet, and that's fine because I'm a
God.
primate. I'm a monkey.
Millennials these days.
No, I'm with Goblin on
Don't
this.
even want to bend over to pick up small objects off the floor.
Yeah. I'm making all these jokes as someone who is currently definitely holding an emotional support stuffed animal.
Yeah, millennials these days holding
Millennials
the
these days,
fish.
they're fucking sharks.
Millennials these days, you say holding onto your fish that you are emotionally dependent on.
Yeah. He's my boy, okay?
Yeah. Sorry, just a second.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm calling the fucking toe police on you. I'm calling the fucking toe police.
I don't have anything funny to do.
Awesome. This is the second time Aster has called the police on me on stream.
No, this is different. This is the toe police. This is much worse. Like, you hear those helicopters? They're coming for you.
There is a siren going off.
Yeah, that's for you.
That's for you.
You're already
Hey,
surrounded.
you carry the show for a bit.
Not again. The fucking toe police have been called. Anyways, what should we
And
name
we can
this
also stop
episode?
talking. We
What
can
should
also
we
stop
name this
talking about
episode?
toes once you're gone, which is awesome.
That is nice.
Was the implication that I was the one responsible for you talking about toes? I don't think I caused this.
Shut up, toe.
Literally, I just
monster.
mentioned that I was just talking about how our pet turkey is a foot freak. And that's all
So
I
it is
said.
your fault.
I didn't cause this. I'm the freak, but I didn't cause this.
I just had one thing about my awful pet turkey.
About your
The white bastard.
about your awful turkey who causes so many issues.
Okay, but how long would it take 30,000 piranhas to eat that turkey?
Not
Like,
very
just so I can
long.
Not
Just
very
so I can
long, I
get an
don't
idea of
think.
size.
If it takes
That's a lot of piranhas, and he is like, the breed is a white midget, so he's like a smaller turkey.
I think
Hey,
I believe the correct term is Caucasian little person, but okay.
I think we
Are
have
you
to
gonna
find out
return
what
to
the
your
difference
chair, or are
in
you
opinion.
just a floor monster now, Mona? Okay, yeah, floor stream. Hell yeah.
Join me down here.
Join me down here for... Oh, I got orange juice on bonk again. Hate when this happens.
You're the villain of history for this one.
Yeah. Toe socks make me, viscerally uncomfortable.
I understand
Like,
that.
in all ways.
I also hate them.
I saw
I
someone who
worn
had...
them, but they were okay.
Who's wearing toe socks and sandals, but also the toe socks were cow-themed, and the toes were
What?
the udders.
Ew.
Why
Yeah.
would anybody purchase or in any way keep this item not only in their possession but equip it to their person?
Because they're freaks, that's why. That's freak. You're the freak. That's
You're
why.
the freak.
My favorite socks I ever had looked like chicken feet, and those were fun because they were chicken feet.
You
And chickens are fun.
you watched me attempt to comb my hair using my toes, and I still think like that person is the freak in this situation.
I hope that one day when you're doing that kind of shit, your toes get like totally tangled in your hair, and you have to and you get you get your foot strapped here, and that's how you get stuck. And then your mom finds you like this. This is the worst fate I think you could have.
That is
Awesome.
the worst fate I can imagine for myself.
Yeah, this is what I'm wishing upon you. This is what you deserve. Hey, Goblin, are you American, by the way? I meant to ask.
Yeah.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
When you were in high school, did you have people who, instead of saying, toss that to me, they'd say, yoss that? Or is my high school just a pit
I
full
don't
of
think
freaks?
so. I don't think I ever heard that.
No, listen. I may not have any frame of reference for the intricacies of American high school. I think that sounds like your school was just freaks.
I think
I've
my school
never
was
heard
just,
of that ever.
Especially freaks. I know we had a lot of things that we said that were freaky to a point where people were like, something's wrong with these children. But that was one of those that I still say because I think it's normal. The other one that fucking haunts me is saying that stuff is civ or unciv.
No, that's nothing to me either. I've never heard of that.
I don't.
Yo, that's
I
so
do not.
unciv.
I do not believe this is a common vernacular.
That guy got straight up slapped in his dome. It's kind of unciv.
By the way, we've been going an hour 10, which is approaching where we were doing the last episode, and we have dwindled down to 2 viewers. I think it would be good to decide on a title.
It's time to name. It's time to name
It's
the
time
episode.
to name the episode.
I did have one thing I wanted to say about talking
Okay.
weird in high school. We called water fountains bubblers.
No, that is a thing.
I am also
It's just
from the
because we're
Northeast.
Midwest.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, the Northeast? We're in the Midwest.
That's not
I'm
a
from
your school.
fucking
That's not
Mass.
a your school is messed up thing. That's an America thing.
But what
Yeah, no, we're
else?
from Wisconsin.
Ugh. Imagine being from
Yeah,
Wisconsin.
Freaking Sheboygan.
I bet you like Butterburgers.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
See,
I mean, we really get them at Culver's, but I don't go there that often.
the city I live in actually has a really really wide range of fast food within 15 minutes from here.
And we will be.
It's pretty wild.
And when I get there, we will be going on a quest.
Oh, I want
Yes.
fast food. We just got
Dude.
McDonald's yesterday. It was not that good.
This is my title proposition. 30,000 piranhas, spiders on speed, and the toe police.
Spiders on speed hits, but I think spiders on drugs might sell a point better to a wider audience. And toe crimes.
I think toe police is better, more
Toe
poignant.
police is more poignant. You're right. All right, so that's what we're calling it.
Police. That's what we're calling it.
What is going off?
I think that Why do people keep fucking texting me? This is awful. Why do I hear
I'm
it on
texting
my
you
computer?
right now.
I'm texting you right now.
You better not. I'm gonna explode. P-Pongus, anyways. We decided on the name of this.
We did.
Alright.
I think it'd be really good.
Vibes.
I think it'd be really good if I cut off this episode right when you said anyways back there.
That would have been good.
But we've missed a
But you
chance for
didn't.
that.
Well, you can. Just say anyways again, and then immediately
Yeah, just do
stop.
it again.
And then shut up.
Anyways, moving on now to a new topic. It's Lance Armstrong's missing testicle once again.
Alright, we've done a callback. Now we have to end.
We can't end it there.
No, I do have to wait at least like 5 seconds before ending the stream, because the last time I tried to end it in the middle of a sentence and I immediately hit end stream as soon as I was done with it, and that meant that a part of the thing was lost.
You guys hear about video games?
No. I've never heard of a video. All I
You
know
should
is
Google
that
search a little guy named Mario.
sucks for everything.
Instagram sucks for
Aw,
everything.
Goomba.
Hi, Goomba.
Why'd they make Goomba a peen tip?
Hey, don't say that about him.
Hey,
He's a mushroom.
we're talking about like we reached like hashtag relatable social media platform sucks thing, and even though we're right, this is an indication that we have to end now.
Literally, okay. Sorry, literally Instagram is completely useless. I'm trying to look at pictures and it keeps showing me reels.
We have to end. We've hit the like hashtag relatable social media. Social media platform is
Wait,
bad.
we haven't ended yet?